You know what, before we start playing too much with this, we need to have a little heart to heart. If you're looking at a tablet, I gotta ask you a genuine, honest question, and I need you to be really honest with yourself when you answer this. What do you really, really need a tablet for? Is it just a toy for like scrolling, browsing the internet at night? Do you really do anything meaningful on it at all? Because what I've noticed with tablets, these manufacturers make these really high-end, super swanky, awesome, does everything, cooks your breakfast for you, and they're $600, $700, $800. But for the most part, we don't really do anything on them. We don't do the pro apps. We don't do, the video editing and all the photo editing. I've got an iPad Pro 12-inch. I got Lightroom on it, but I really go to Lightroom on my laptop or another device, computer-wise. Don't really use my iPad for it. And what I find is, for the most part, I check the news, might check some email, and I might browse a little bit online, do a little shopping, maybe occasionally watch a movie or something like that. That's the market that Amazon is going for with the Kindle. So if that's you and you're that lower kind of level user and don't need super high-end specs, this could be your next device. So let's dive in and take a look. So here's the home screen. As I said, it's a modified Android system. It comes with the shopping app, obviously, because they want you to shop. You got the browser, you got Amazon's App Store. So remember, you cannot install Google Play and Google Play apps onto a Kindle device. It has to be in the Amazon store, and they do restrict what's in there. So you're not going to find things like the Chrome browser because they want you to use their Silk browser. So just bear that in mind. You got your Prime Video. So if you do Prime Video, or just Prime period, that's going to be awesome. Amazon Kids is great. If you're buying one of these for the kids, lots of good stuff in there. And they do a Kids Unlimited. That gives you tons of video, TV, books, audio books, all that kind of stuff, but kidified. And check it out. It's pretty decent. Obviously the Kindle app here, the music app, Audible, all basically Amazon services. Alexa's built in. Washington Post, which is owned by Jeff Bezos, is on here as well. So the one interesting thing that's on here that is not an Amazon app is Microsoft Office. And again, this is the Plus device. They're positioning it as a productivity tablet, which I think is wrong. It's not. Let me just tell you that right up front. It's not powerful enough to be doing any meaningful productivity. Sure, you can open Office and you can try and do something, but it's not a great experience. It's very underpowered. But it's the only app on their home screen that is not an Amazon app out of the box. So that's something new. And, it caught my attention. I can go to the For You section here, and this is going to be curated information for me, trending news from the Washington Post, and some other stuff, some apps that they think I might like, some kids' books I might like, some business books, and it just kind of keeps scrolling. So, that's a nice touch. Back to home. If you need to, you can go to your settings here, and very familiar Android interface from maybe a couple of generations ago. Everything's there that you're going to want to play with. But look, let's open up a web browser and let's try something out. Let's go to Google News. Let's check it out. So it loads pretty quick. No complaints. It scrolls okay. Little bit of friction. You kind of see those kind of hiccups as you're scrolling up and down, but definitely usable. I don't know, again, that I would feel overly great. If this is the Plus, kind of like the premium model, it makes me worried a little bit about what the regular one is like, because I expected this to be a little bit more fluid, being as it's just came out, but I could just be being picky there. And then if I'm going to go click on a link, load time, it's right on, second, maybe 2 seconds, page is loaded, everything looks great, and I'm free to scroll and get stuff done. So for, day-to-day use, I think this is an interesting tablet for sure. Let's go ahead and open Office. Even not signed in, I can do some basic stuff in Office. I can go and look here, scan a PDF, pictures to PDF, straight into Microsoft Word. So here we go. Some typing has to adapt to the size of this. Okay, that font's a little bit small. Can I just zoom in? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, and if I just get that right, oh my word. Okay, 101% it is. A little bit tricky there, but you know what? I'm kind of taking my words here because that felt pretty good. I'm going to go into landscape mode. And in the words of Joey from Friends, how are you doing? Feels good. It feels pretty snappy. I've got to tell you, it's super lightweight. Maybe because I'm used to my big iPad and it is a bit of a monster, the 12-inch, but holy moly, I could throw this in my bag and I really wouldn't even notice it was there. I'm kind of liking it. I'm thinking this could be a kind of float around the house device. You can sign in with multiple users. If you go to profiles here and the family library, so I can see everybody, here's my kiddos, here's my wife and me, and I can make this so that we can all share this tablet. I think that's a really good move by Amazon. It still grates me with Apple. Why is it I cannot have multiple people share and use a device in the same family? You know, I might not want to buy all 3 kids a tablet each, but I might be happy to have a float-in tablet and let them sign in and sign out and kind of take turns. It would teach them how to share, which would be awesome. It would stop them being glued to their screen because someone else's time's coming up. All the parental controls are in here. So you've got free time, and you can restrict what they can do. Obviously, I've got them turned off right now, but I can turn them on. It's going to ask me for a password, but I got my different profiles here for the kiddos. They're really good. So you can definitely protect what your kids are seeing, what they're able to do, and make sure that they don't inadvertently do something they shouldn't, spend too much, all that kind of stuff. Listen, I got to tell you, for $179, this is an awesome tablet. I'm super impressed. I don't know what else you could go buy that really would get you more for about the same price. Bear in mind, they just came out. So if you're thinking about Christmas already, you know these are going to be on crazy sales come Black Friday. You know it's probably going to be $99 or $129 because Amazon gets aggressive with their gear. So even compared to something like the lower price Samsung tablets, I think there's a lot of value here. And I think if you're an Amazon Prime user and you're in their ecosystem, there's definitely a lot of value because all of their services are just baked in and ready to go. I'm a Prime user. I've been goofing around with this a little bit, and I'm seriously wondering, could this just be my, keep it by the side of the bed, float around the bathroom, the living room, throw it in the bag, just a lightweight portable when I want to just goof off a little bit and I don't necessarily want to just reach for my phone. This could be the one to do it with. A couple of the things that are really nice about this. Looking at the physical device, I have got USB-C, which is nice. I got a headphone jack. Go Amazon. Thank you for the headphone jack. Some of us still use regular headphones, especially earbuds on a plane if we're flying and we want to just plug in and go. Not everything's USB-C, but even if it is, I got that covered too. I got nothing on the bottom side. I got speakers running here on the top side, stereo speakers, and that's pretty much everything. Oh, no, it's not. Little SD card, micro SD card slot right there. You can just plug and go. Kudos, Amazon. I don't know if I've been plugging in a micro SD card, but I guess you can. Upload your photos to Amazon's photo service, which amazingly is getting a whole lot of love right now because I'm recording this on May 31st, and tomorrow Google stops their free photos in Google Photos, and now you're going to use your storage and have to start paying for things. If you didn't know this, as an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get unlimited photo storage, unlimited in Amazon Photos. And if you use that and you have an Amazon device or you have an Alexa, an Echo Show or something like that with a screen, you can sync those photo albums to use your Alexa like a digital photo album. So Amazon's a really interesting company for me because they're making some really useful things. Alexa's still my favorite voice assistant out of all the voice assistants. She works across all my devices. I can get her on my iPhone, I can get her on my Android phone, I can get her on here, I can get her on the little Echo Show as well, and I have those dotted around. Very helpful, very useful, still kind of cool to just be able to speak out loud. Obviously make sure you're comfortable with the privacy settings, but this plays really nice with everything else in their system, and I'm hugely impressed. The more I've looked at it, the more I've used it, the more I'm even talking to you about it and goofing off some more, the more impressed I am. So again, go check it out, $179. If you buy 2, you get $75 off. So even there right now, $37.50 saving if you buy 2 of these at the same time. So that instantly makes the price $145 on launch weekend right now if you buy 2 of them. $145 for this tablet. I think it's a great price. I think you can have a lot of fun with it. And as long as your expectations are there, this is not an iPad Pro. It's not supposed to be an iPad Pro, even an iPad Air or something like that. It's going to do everything you need to do, and it's going to do it pretty well. And you're going to enjoy all your Amazon goodies at the same time. So give me some questions, ask me whatever you want. I'm going to keep it for a little while and play with it some more. So I'll do my best to answer. And until next time, let's go out there and be amazing.